comic fans. This is Comicfan with another humble haul. In this episode, I went to a swap meet, made an online purchase, and I just came back from a pretty decent haul. That's why I'm here, so let's get this started. Pretty much, I went to a swap meet. I picked up 2 books because I went there and I needed to come back with something. Pretty much, the guy gave me 2 Silver Age books for $5, so how could I say no? They're not really great, and you'll see why. First one, Strange Tales number 143, just a filler issue, but Silver Age for $5 or 2 for $5, couldn't go wrong there. Here's the one that kind of bothered me, but such a great book, but there's a lot of damage to it. I got Lois Lane, Superman's Girlfriend, Lois Lane, a number two, great book until Rachu. If you guys ever seen any books with Rachu, this is what it looks like. Horrible. Rats actually get hungry enough to eat the books. Aside from that, I almost couldn't buy it for 2 for $5, but since it was such an early issue, I couldn't say no. I took it. Next up, I went to my flea market, picked up a book there for $1. Just happens to be a little book that's hot in the moment. Captain Atom number 42, first appearance of Death and Continuity. Made an online purchase. Not so bad. I got 4 Suicide Squad issues for $3 a piece. Not bad. In that foursome was Suicide Squad number 48, and yes, Suicide Squad number 49. Both of these great books that tie into Killing Joke and give a little in-depth origin of Oracle and how she becomes it. We all know that. If you've read Killing Joke, you know she gets shot by the Joker, and this just expands on that origin. It's really interesting. Really great books. Okay, now next to my haul I just came back from. Big stack of books. Guy was selling books for $2 a piece. I got a nice stack. Pretty good. Came out to about $30. In case you didn't see the first one up on top, for $2. I got Alpha Flight number 33. First appearance of Lady Deathstrike. Not too bad. New Mutants number 14. First appearance of Miss Rasputin as Magic. Also, couldn't resist this for $2, and it might have paid a little too much, but I'm not too sad about that. Internals number 1, not the same Internal number 1 that we're used to seeing, but the number 1 nonetheless. The funny thing is about this, while I was at this guy's house, the guy had a really interesting story. This guy's father worked for Atlas Comics and also worked with Stan Lee. It was just a tremendous story, just going and looking through these great books, buying some books from him, of course, but also hearing some great stories. And I actually saw the books that this guy did his work on. His son had actually had these books signed by his father. His father passed away. So it was really great meeting up with some history lessons, some stories, and buying books all at the same time. Very rewarding. I would have gone there just to hear the stories. Okay, on to the $2 deals. Next up was Detective Comics number 574. I just love this cover. Actually, one of my friends got me turned on to these, and I said, well, I need to kind of have one for my own. Also, another $2 sale. Gotham Girls number 1. Not a bad pickup on that. And we started getting a little bit more serious with the books here. Still, you know, I was very surprised with the fact that I came there for Marvel and I picked up a bunch of DC, and you'll see why. Next one up, Detective Comics number 532. Just a great Joker cover. I already had the second one to this, so I figured I'd pick up the other part. This Batman number 451. I think I had the one before or after it, but it's also a Joker cover. Oh, so Jason Todd goodness. Origin of Jason Todd. Batman number 408. Couldn't go wrong for $2. A couple more here. Batman 442. Great cover. Great Jason Todd cover as Robin. This is a good one. Early Harley Quinn appearance. Batman number 570. Is this first continuity or second? Some debated that's the second. Another great book. Got hot at the moment. Detective number 585. First Ratcatcher. What a great book. I looked inside it, started reading it. I didn't get through the whole thing, but it's just a really well done story on that one. Find out a Ratcatcher is some old kooky old guy from prison. It's pretty cool. Next up, Detective Comics number 566, The Rogues Gallery. Love this book. I've had it once before. Let it go. Now it's coming back to me. I love this book. This has a little stats of the Rogues Gallery in the back. I highly suggest you pick this one up. It's really great. And a couple more books, about 4 more books here to end it up. Batman, Detective Comics number 474, first modern appearance of Deadshot. Great book, love it. Also, Batman 567, first Cassandra Cain as Batgirl. And the last 2 books I got from that picked up. Detective Comics number 871, a great jock cover, and no, 880 was not in there. I was crossing my fingers and just hoping it would have been there. Unfortunately, it wasn't, but happy to have this one. And last out of that great haul, Batman Detective Comics number 850, a so-called debatable first appearance of Gotham City Sirens. So not a bad pickup for $2 each. I could not turn that down. I'm so glad I went. I almost left. Honestly, I was there waiting outdoor for the guy to open up, and 45 minutes later, he finally messages me back as I'm pulling out of the parking lot. I'm glad I went back. Now, the one book that has that I picked up recently is a personal grail of mine. Which also explains my absence for quite a while, because I've been trying to save up for a book I wanted. So I picked this up the other day. Fantastic Four number 3. First time Fantastic Four is in their costumes, and of course we're going to say if it's number 3, it's the 3rd appearance of Fantastic Four. Not much else according to this book. First Miracle Worker, first appearance of the Fantastic Car. I believe this might even be the first appearance of the Baxter Building. But it really didn't take me down memory lane, because I'd never, actually looked at this book until it came in the mail. But I got to tell you that it really sent some chills up my spine when I open up the page to them first donning the costume and officially become the Fantastic Four. Not as important as Fantastic Four number 1, but still a monumental book nonetheless. I'm glad I have it. Cost me a bunch of money, and now I have to start all over again. But that's the name of the game, isn't it? So with that being said, that's the end of my haul. Until next time, guys, this is Comicfan, and as always, happy hunting. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.